The reason why this came about was that a lot of agencies identified a huge gap that they did not know what other agencies were doing, even though they were working in the similar field. They did not know what they're doing.
We're so used to being in silos all the time, and this type of event brings us together.
It's an awesome event. It's an amazing opportunity to meet a ton of people and connect, and also just to learn about everything that's in the city. I think we're all familiar with kind of some of our smaller cells within our individual niches, but kind of getting a broader look at all the different organizations and programs that operate in the city is super helpful, because then we're aware of it and we can connect families and other people.
Coming to reach, connect, reconnect, it's very important for us to get to know each other, share information, collaborate, and support each other.
I am overwhelmed. I only went through 2 rows of tables so far. It was so exciting to see so many tables and the noise level and people interacting. And some of the tables are organizations I wouldn't even have dreamed of. And it's been so educational so far. I mean, I'm absolutely in love with this event.
Not only are you connecting with the public, but you're also connecting with other exhibitors. And it's an easy to get to location. It's a huge event, and it was free. So
I'm here with my students today to give them an opportunity to see what opportunities are in the field, for them to connect with different agencies and organizations, and for them to see the possibilities of what they might do in the future.
We give them the opportunity to come in, if there is job opportunities, volunteer opportunities, services, connect with the different nonprofit services that are available here.
There's a lot of services focused on kind of all different aspects of families and communities. So there's like stuff that focus on women's issues, there's stuff that's focusing on kids like us. There's things about planning and data in terms of community engagement and building. So just kind of everything that you would kind of need or kind of want for in terms of building programmings and trying to make a better space for the city.
Going to everybody's exhibitor tables, exchanging information, knowing what each other do, their mission and values, and able to learn from that. And then we can collaborate further after this is over.
To identify to build those collaborations, identify the gaps, identify any partnerships that they could build and the projects that they could collaborate on.
The fact that they can connect with each other, they can talk about ways to collaborate, leverage what they do to make more impact. I think that's the original kind of primary stuff. The secondary stuff happens after this event. It's the fact that they've met people that they can call up when they have a certain situation. They can bring people in for different projects. So I think the reach of this event goes far wider than one day.
We spend one afternoon together, but for the next year, we've built on these amazing connections, right? It connected me to agencies that I didn't know what they were doing, and I was able to connect our community members to those agencies to get the help that they needed. And that was probably one of the biggest things that continued throughout the year.
business to business is a huge part. Like, we can go to other places and get to know them, and they can get to know us and connect, especially somewhere like Zebra, who, even though we are child abuse advocates, sometimes people call us for other stuff, and it's nice to be able to be like, oh, that's not us, but hey, I met so-and-so, and why don't you check them out? They might be helpful. As well as a lot of the families coming through us might have other issues that they're working through, like homelessness, or they're working through being in domestic abuse situations or all that kind of stuff. So it's nice to connect with other places to be like, hey, we can help you in our capacity, but let's help you even more by seeing who else can help you.
You build partnerships and alliances with organizations that are like-minded, but also ones that you may never have thought you had anything in common with, but that can support the clientele that you might work with or the community that you work with.
Things have expanded exponential. Like the first one, we had 91 people attending, and these were just from the agencies, and has grown. In 2022, we had a total of 91 exhibitors, agencies, and 650 people that attended the event. Today, here, we have 125 exhibitors, and I don't know how many people are going through.
It's kind of heartwarming just to see how many communities are out here to like help everyone come together and help each other. And I mean, one, you get to know the different places in case you need the help, but also you get to know the places just saying like, wow, there's so many nonprofits here willing to help each other out.
It's a great opportunity to just get outside and be in community and to develop some relationships.
I think it's amazing to see all the different organizations that are in the city of Edmonton and the work that they're doing, and I think this is a great space to collaborate and get to know what the synergies are between organizations and how we can all help the community.
I think often people think, oh, that may not be the event for me. That's just for a certain type of organization or a certain issue in the community. But we all know that communities that are stronger and safer are built up by all types of organizations. And I think anybody who's considering it should just do it.
It is well worth the time to spend here, and just to, again, you can't find any better way to make those connections with agencies in the city.
Connect with Reach. It's a great organization. They support the community. They want you to share your the work that you do with everyone and able to help out each other.